Hi Sagittarius, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at the situation as to what happened. The second advice will be the advice for that situation. And spread number 3 will be new love coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Alright, Sagittarius, let's see what happened. We have the 7 of Swords clarified by the King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords clarified by the 5 of Wands. Then we have Death and the Devil on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Scorpio, and yeah, pretty much any zodiac sign. What I can tell you is that they either lied to you or they ran away from you or they cheated on you and you found out. It feels like some kind of truth came to the surface or you exposed, some kind of truth got exposed about this person. They could have been lying about their money. They could have been lying about something else. They could have been cheating on you. Or you found out about their past that was unacceptable to you. Perhaps they didn't tell you something about themselves when the two of you met, or they lied about themselves when the two of you got into this relationship. And it feels like when you found out, you confronted them, and that's what actually happened at the end. After that, it was done. Something about this person that was completely, like 100% unacceptable to you. Alright, yeah, the 7 of Swords clarified by the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is the person you were dealing with, right? Most likely an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. They could have been, if they're not an Earth sign, they could have been like an entrepreneur, or they lied about being rich, or an entrepreneur, or something like that. Because the 7 of Swords is a card of a cheater. It's a card of a liar. It's a card of a deception. It's a card of somebody who sneaks around. We also have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. The Devil is a Capricorn major arcana card. So the King of Pentacles could be any Earth sign, right? So if this King of Pentacles is a Capricorn, it makes sense. But if they're not a Capricorn, the Devil, again, it could have been something about their past or about something about what they do now. There could have been their addictions, I don't know. But something pissed you off when you found out about it, right? In the middle, we have the Knight of Swords clarified by the 5 of Wands, and this is where I think you are confronting this person. And it was not pretty. It was not pretty. I think you were even furious about this, because the Knight of Swords, out of all 4 knights, is the knight that tends to get into fights. Alright? The 5 of Wands, clarifying it, is a card of a fight. It's a card of drama, conflict, confrontation. Alright, and I think this is where you come in being very upset because you found out something about this King of Pentacles. And ultimately, it came to an end. Death right next to the deck. Could have been a Scorpio you're dealing with. But Death, yeah, it is a card of an ending. Right? One way to interpret Death is definitely a card of an ending, and I think that's exactly what it was in this case. And because you couldn't even, think of staying together with this King of Pentacles, I guess. But you know what? Let's take a look at the advice spread, just in case. So here's the advice for you, Sagittarius. We have the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the Magician, and the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Gemini or Virgo. I think the advice for you is to let go of what happened in the past, even though it's probably easier said than done, and it's because it's time for something new. Something brand spanking new. It's time to manifest something or someone new, or even start taking action towards something new. Okay? The Magician and the Ace of Swords, to me, especially in this case, it's just 100% something new. Right? But we start with the 5 of Cups, which is a card of grief and regret. So most of you are definitely still digesting what happened. Or you're still constantly thinking about it. Some of you could be even blaming yourself. You could be, what if I actually forgave him? What would have happened then? So you're asking yourself those types of questions. But the advice for you is to let it go. With the 8 of Cups, this is you walking away from that, from what happened between you and that other person. The Magician is all about manifestation and taking action. But I think this is manifesting something new and even taking action towards something new. The Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, you know, the Ace of Swords is a double-edged sword that we see in that Ace of Swords. You see that? With the Ace of Swords, you can say yes and you can say no. You can cut somebody out of your life, or you can give somebody a yes. Right? So with the Ace of Swords, it's time for something brand new. It's also a card of clarity. Okay, so hopefully you're about to gain complete clarity that that person was not good for you, and you did the right thing when you confronted them and cut them out of your life. Okay, so yeah, speaking of new, spread number 3 is a new person coming towards you in the near future. Here's a new love coming towards you, Sagittarius, in the near future. Or should I say, you are coming towards someone. Okay? So we got the Queen of Wands clarified by the 8 of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Lovers. Then we have the 4 of Wands clarified by the Star. And we have the 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign. Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarius, but we also have Gemini and Aquarius on the table. But you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. I said that it could be you coming towards someone for a reason, because, you know, the first 3 cards that came out were the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the 4 of Wands, right? These are all your energies, Sagittarius. These are all you. That's all you. Unless you're dealing with a fellow fire sign. But these are all ones. I assume you're the Queen of Wands, right? I think it's a safe assumption, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. But then we have the Knight of Wands. So you could be, some of you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign. Or, again, that's you getting super excited, getting all passionate, getting all ready to go, ready to conquer, ready to go see someone, or something like that. Like I said, for some of you, you could be the one with an initiative. Right? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Right? The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Lovers. The Lovers could be a Gemini you're dealing with. But the Lovers, in my opinion, is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection. It could be the love of your life. So for some of you, if you meet a new person, or when you meet a new person, you yourself will realize this person is the love of my life, and I need to make sure I secure this deal. Right? Calling the dibs. I don't know. Right, but jokes aside, yeah, it could, perhaps, it's probably mutual. It's probably mutual, because we have 2 people in the Lovers, right? That's you and another person. And the Queen of Wands themselves is clarified by the 8 of Wands. It's one of the fastest cards in the deck. It's a card of travel. Some of you could be traveling, right? Others of you could be communicating with somebody, because it's a card of communication, back and forth communication, right? So perhaps you're going to meet somebody online or in person, and then the 2 of you will be texting the heck out of one another, or DMing one another, or communicating in some, or going back and forth, you know, if they're at the distance from you. But it's also the Cupid's arrows card. So I think the Cupid is definitely going to strike you with an arrow of love. And they'll most likely strike the person you're dealing with. Again, hence the 2 people in the Lovers. And we have that 4 of Wands clarified by the Star. The 4 of Wands, again, is a fire sign energy, but it's a card of commitment, marriage. Some people call the 4 of Wands the 1111 card. Okay, and it's clarified by the Star. Could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star is a card of a wish come true. So it's also a card of healing, by the way, but it's most likely a wish come true. The 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck is also a wish come true card. Right? Perhaps the 2 of you are each other's wish come true. In this case, it's one wish come true card per person. in some tarot decks, the 9 of Cups looks like there's people standing around and celebrating, right? So perhaps the 2 of you are meeting at some kind of an event, some kind of a celebration, and it could be absolutely anything. Any type of an event, right? Perhaps you have Oprah starting, or you have a new exhibit at a museum, or you could be meeting this person at someone's birthday party, right? We're in the middle of an Aquarius birthday party. The Star is an Aquarius card, right? Something along those lines. The person you're meeting could be an Aquarius, or somebody you meet in an Aquarius. You get the idea. You get the idea. But this is definitely a wish come true. And I do see you getting all super excited about it. It's like you're going to be unstoppable. And I believe it's mutual. I definitely believe it's mutual. All right, so that's pretty much what I have for you. Sagittarius, if this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing February.